There are certain criteria that your sunscreen ought to meet, but before then, let me tell you why you need a sunscreen. Number one is you want to prevent sun damage. UV rays causes sunburn, and the sunburn will lead to premature aging because you start having fine lines, you start having wrinkles or sunspots. Secondly, you want to prevent skin cancer. One of the main reasons why people have skin cancer is because of the prolonged exposure to UV rays. Another reason is you want to even out your skin tone. Let me tell you something, if you're treating hyperpigmentation and you're not using sunscreen, just stop, because you're only making it worse. Another reason I'm going to tell you is to have a youthful skin. You see, when you're not using sunscreen, you're breaking down collagen and elastin. I know some people don't use sunscreen and they're like, I don't use sunscreen and I look so good. Let me tell you, it's only a matter of time, then we'll see the final result. So please, if you're not using sunscreen, after this video, make sure you get one. There are three types of sunscreen. None of them is better than the other. It just depends on your preference, your skin type, and your lifestyle. So we have the mineral sunscreen, the chemical sunscreen, and the hybrid sunscreen. So when I was talking of criteria, there's this regulated, quantified measurements that your sunscreen should have. When you see sunscreen, you'll be seeing 30 plus, 40, 50, but the threshold is 30. So you can't be using a sunscreen below SPF 30. The numbers I called out, it tells you the ability of your sunscreen to block that light that causes skin cancer and premature aging. If you're going for Korean sunscreen, it measures the UVA light with PA plus. So PA plus is the rating. So it's either you're seeing 1 plus, 2 pluses, 3 pluses, or 4 pluses. If you're seeing 1 plus, don't buy. 2 pluses, don't buy. 3 pluses is like high protection. Then 4 pluses is like extremely high UVA protection. So between 3 and 4 is fine. SPF will block UVB rays. PA will block UVA rays. Those ones that cause premature aging. So with all of this I've said, if you're getting a sunscreen, it should come with at least SPF 30 as well as a PA rating of at least 3 to 4 pluses. If you're getting a US sunscreen, what you're looking for is broad spectrum, not the PA rating, because broad spectrum covers both UVA rays and UVB rays. For instance, you have hyperpigmentation. The sunscreen you should go for is a tinted sunscreen because tinted sunscreen contains iron oxide. That iron oxide in tinted sunscreen will give you that protection you need from making your hyperpigmentation worse. Truth is, regular sunscreen does not have that extra protection you will get from a tinted sunscreen. So when you use a tinted sunscreen, you're actually preventing dark spots from getting darker, or you're minimizing the risks of having new dark spots or any form of hyperpigmentation. Other valuable ingredients that you want to see in your sunscreen is ectoin. Ectoin is very good for hydration. It strengthens your skin barrier. It protects your skin from environmental stressors. It also helps to reduce any form of inflammation. The biggest problem with tinted sunscreen is the fact that it can transfer to your fabric, like it can stain your clothes. That iron oxide can transfer to your fabric and end up ruining your clothes. So if you're going to use it, it's like you have to use it, wait for a while before you wear the clothes you need to wear that day. Mineral sunscreen contains zinc oxide and titanium oxide. These two ingredients, they serve as a visco barrier to protect you from UVA rays and UVB rays, which is the word broad spectrum. And you can actually see zinc oxide and titanium oxide in the tinted sunscreen, but you're not seeing iron oxide in the mineral sunscreen. The problem with mineral sunscreen is the fact that you will have this white cast. Like you try to blend it, it's going to be so difficult to blend everything in. There'll be a little bit of white cast on your face. Regardless, mineral sunscreen is the best for acne prone skin and sensitive skin. One of the best mineral sunscreen is the La Roche-Posay Antellos mineral sunscreen. Most people say, like, because I checked reviews not on the La Roche-Posay website, on places like Target, most people who have used it are saying like the white cast is not too much. I have not used the sunscreen before, so but from what I've seen, I believe it's very good. For CeraVe mineral sunscreen, it had a lot of bad reviews. Chemical sunscreen is also known as organic sunscreen, but some dermatologists will tell you not to use chemical sunscreen. I use the Supergoop Unseen sunscreen. It's a chemical sunscreen, SPF 40 plus something something. I'll put it up there. But the thing is, I used it without knowing it's a chemical sunscreen. I used it when I was pregnant. You see that sunscreen? I love it so much. Despite what they've said, I found out today while doing the video that I am using a chemical sunscreen. But some people say it will sting when it gets to your eyes. Some say it causes allergic reaction. But the truth is, the research is not complete. One ingredient that you don't want to see in your chemical sunscreen is oxybenzone, because it is believed to disrupt your hormones. The fact that I use chemical sunscreen, I'm not encouraging anybody to use it. I believe I got away with it because I did not know I'm using chemical sunscreen. Talk about Korean sunscreen. Personally, I believe Korean sunscreen is the best. They have this advanced formulation. It is lightweight. It is not greasy. In fact, when you see it, you might be seeing SPF 50 plus plus plus, like 4 pluses. And one I know that I used very well when I was in Nigeria is Skin Aqua. Is really, really affordable compared to all other sunscreens that I have even mentioned in this video. And trust me, it gives you that protection. It's going to give you the glow. I don't know what is in that sunscreen, but that sunscreen is very good. Another Korean sunscreen that I know people have really talked about, they have a lot of good reviews, is the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sunrise Korean sunscreen. I know a lot of people who have used the sunscreen and they also give good reviews. So now with the research that I have done, going forward, I'm just going to stick to Korean sunscreen. I hope you understand the different kinds of sunscreen now and you know the one to get. So if you're using a sunscreen at the moment, you like it or you don't like it, just let me know in the comment section. Because the truth is, I have not really used a lot of sunscreen. So I'll stop here for now. If you like this video, share it to your friends and family. See you guys in my next video.